salary paid to Ram, an employee, wrongly debited to his personal account. Okay. Now what has happened? Normally you pay salary, okay, and salary, as we all know, is an expense account, right? Whenever you incur an expense, the expense account is debited, okay, and the person to whom the expense is payable, let's say whether it's a supplier, whether it's the employee, or anyone else to whom the amount is payable, either he is credited, or if the payment is made through cash or bank, you credit the cash stroke bank account. Why? Because these two are assets, okay? An asset normally has a debit balance. If the asset is reduced because it is being paid, so it is obviously getting reduced, you reduce it by crediting it, right? Now in this case, what has happened is salary paid to Ram, an employee, wrongly debited to his personal account. So in a normal situation, the entry would have been salary account debited to cash. Why? Because it is in salary paid. Paid means the payment has already been done. Let's say the amount is 5,000. I'm just taking this as an example. But what happened was, instead of debiting salary account, I debited Ram's account. Okay, by the same amount, right? So what is it that has went wrong? This account has been wrongly debited, debit plus, while this amount has not been debited. So this is debit minus, right? So in order to correct it, what do? This was debit minus, but this has to be corrected. So I debit the salary account, and this account was wrongly debited. This is in debit plus, so I need to reduce the debit. So what do? I will credit it to Ram's account, 5,000. Okay. So basically what has happened here is that an expense account has been debited, okay, while the person who was wrongly debited is credited. Now this is true for any expense. I mean, we just took salary as an example. This could be there for freight, this could be there for administrative expenses, any kind of expense that you incur, okay, which is not correctly debited, has to be debited to reinstate it to where it is, and whatever has been wrongly debited is to be credited. Because the cash account is nowhere mentioned that there was any wrong error in terms of the credit side of it, so we have just left the cash account as it is.